You guys remember last video when I said this? So I think my next challenge for welding is going to be doing a portion of my exhaust on my Civic to showcase that beautiful work that I can do. Well, that's not what we're doing today. What is going on, guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day out. I got out of work a little bit early today, so I decided why not pick up some more pipe, try to refine our skills a little bit, try some different editing techniques when I'm welding, and seeing what we can do. So I'll try to bore you less with the talking, and we're just gonna try to get into this. So I'm gonna set the welder real quick and let's start welding. So in that first weld, we're just trying to get back into the groove because I haven't welded in a week, and I just want to put some test lines down and go over it a couple times, make sure that they're strong enough to kind of be doing what they're doing. On the second weld here, we're trying to get a little bit more shape on our bead, and I'm not sure if I need to turn the temperature up or not because I'm trying to get that good bead shape on there, and we are slowly getting there, and I'll show you guys what that looks like in just a moment. So right here was the first line that I did put down, and it's definitely a little bit sloppy and not the best. This is the second line I put down, and you can see that it's a little bit more uniform and the shape is just a little bit better. Definitely need a lot more practice with this, and I'm going to try turning the temperature up because I think the temperature is a reason it's not penetrating super deep. On this pass, we're definitely trying to go a bit slower and just trying to see what's working best if we go back and forth or if we try doing straight lines. And we're doing a little bit of readjusting to, you know, make sure we're on the same thing. This one definitely has no holes in it, but it's definitely really ugly looking. So I think we're gonna try again on a clean part of it and then see what happens. So on that one, we tried going, you know, a couple different speeds. And then the last one, I actually turned the temperature up from D to E just to see if that would make a difference. And it looks like slow and steady does win the race in this point, and it looks much better now. So going from top to bottom, I was going slow, and then ended up going up in speed. I mean in temperature, and the bottom one right here looks the best. So I think the bottom one here looks the best. I mean, there's still holes in it, so we gotta correct it a bit. Slow and steady definitely wins the race. These welds look so much better than my previous ones, and I did that just by slowing down a little bit. I am so pleased with that. Just slowing down the weld, as you guys can see here, is making a million times better. Guys, this freaking bead is thick, it's meaty, it looks great, and almost a professional, almost. You cannot say this weld doesn't look amazing. It's getting there. Practice and perseverance, guys, we are freaking getting it, and this is so exciting. It's freaking beautiful. That's the nicest one I've done to date. So the next thing I want to try to learn is how to, I guess, bridge two pieces together, and let me show you what I mean. Instead of having them go inside each other like this side was, just have them like press up against each other and try to weld them together. Seems like an important skill to have, so I'm going to try it. Bridging the two pieces is definitely a lot harder to do, as you guys can see, and I actually burned a few holes through it, so I turned out the temperature on the second one to see if that was any bit better. The welds definitely hold, but as you can see, there's a bunch of holes in there. So I did turn down the temperature on the bottom weld, and it does look much better, but this is definitely a lot harder skill to do. This is definitely much harder to do this way, and I actually had to cut some of my line off because I went right through the pipes instead of welding them. Right here, I just kind of tried bridging them with some extra wire and seeing if I could do it. And obviously this is a lot harder than it looks. And yeah, I really don't know what I'm doing. This definitely wouldn't hold any gas or water or anything, and it looks horrible. You know what they say though, practice makes perfect, and we're gonna keep on practicing here. Now on that last one, I started out really strong, and I'll show you guys the weld here in just a moment. Poked a hole in it, kept going, poked a giant hole in it, welded the hole shut, and it came out okay, but it's definitely a lot harder to do it this way. Like, we're learning. You can see the top hole and that bottom hole, and then under it's the hole that I actually patched. So we're getting there. I mean, none of this is coming apart anytime soon. So I would say this one was a good mix between it's kind of overlapping but kind of bridging at the same time. And you can see doing a little bit better on this one, and the welds are definitely a lot cleaner. Maybe a couple small holes like up top, but honestly, I'm pretty pleased with how this one came out. I did a couple more practice beads off camera and bridging them, and that one is probably the prettiest one that I did. So what I learned today is that if there's overlap in your pipes, it's much easier, and I'm pretty decent at it. I'm horrible at bridging things together, except my last one looks pretty professional. There ain't no holes or burn through. So all about learning, and we are getting there slowly but surely. So as sloppy as that looked, what I was trying to do was just cover up all the holes to see if I could. And honestly, I'm pretty pleased because I did get 97% of those holes. There's still small holes there, but the big holes are now completely gone. I mean, obviously I need to work on it more to be able to bridge more, but that was pretty good. Now my Dremel died when cleaning these welds off, but even my line work is starting to look a lot cleaner, and I'm very pleased about it. Now back to that first clip that I said in the beginning of this video. So I think the plan for me now is I do want to do something welding to the car to showcase my work. Obviously it's not going to be something crazy that you can see, but something that's like, I know I did it. So hold me to this one now. The next time I'm welding, I want to get a new muffler for my car. I was gonna do an exhaust tip, but no, we're gonna do a whole new muffler. And this muffler that I have on there is a Spec D. It sounds like shit, it looks horrible, and it needs to be replaced. I might just order another Spec D replacement for it, honestly, and just weld it on because I have a welder and I'm learning how to weld. So why not just do it? I think it'd be kind of cool if I weld it right. I want to lop that one off, weld it to the existing pipe, maybe have a little bit of poke or some angle or make it look a little bit more aggressive and say, hey, I freaking did that, and that's pretty cool. But I am going to leave you guys off here. So this video was definitely kind of different, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So comment, like, subscribe, do that fun stuff, keep doing you, stay motivated. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and peace.